What's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome to another Pokemon Go hack video. I've already done one of these already, so if you missed that one, it's a totally different thing where you get to teleport around the world, and that's the last one that I just did. But today, we are looking at one that's more catered towards eggs and it's a lot smoother, it doesn't lag. It's really good, it's cool, and it's a little bit more difficult to get. So for today's video, I'm not going to be showing you how to get the hack. One, because I have no idea. My buddy Mr. Mitch, if you know him, he also made a video on this already. He installed it for me. He did it all. You do need a computer, I believe. What I will do, though, the very least, I'll link another video down below. That'll be a tutorial, not my video, but someone else's tutorial on how to get this thing. So if you want it, you can get it. If you don't, you can just watch and learn about it. So all we're going to do today is learn about it, go through it, and hang out. I got my iPhone right here. You should be able to see it on the screen right now, and we're going to go through it. So first off, where I am standing right now is not where I am in real life. Obviously, I'm sitting in my room right now filming this video, and I'm in a different area. I'm in a hotspot, I should say, with 3 different Pokestops that usually have lures around them, but they don't right now. So, how did I get here? Well, let's go through the app. So first off, you can see everything's hidden. You can't even tell I'm using a Pokemon Go hack right now. All I have to do is 1, 2, 3, triple tap, and boom, you get all these settings that come up. So, well, a menu basically, the Pokemon Go hack menu, I will call it today. So, we're going to start off right away and go through each one and just show you how it works and hang out, have a good time, and just show off that this one's completely different than the last one I did. So, first off, the M on the top left here. You click that and it just basically hides, and you know, when you're just normally playing, you can hide that and it just takes away the menu for you. So that one's simple. The next one's pretty important. We can go to the settings here. We'll hide the menu once again. Now, all the different things here. First, you got show joystick. That's this little thing right here I'm moving around. That's how you walk around. So it's a lot easier than the hack video we did just a few days ago or a week back. Because in that one, you got to tap and hold, and it's really laggy. This one is a lot less laggy. I'll show you the joystick controls once we go through the settings here. So that's to show the joystick or not. You can hide it. You can show it. Next one, enhanced throw. I don't know if this one really works good. You want to keep it on, but it keeps turning off for me. Basically, it increases your chances of throwing a perfect ball. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically when you have it, I think it's when you have it like the littlest circle, you hit it right in the center, and it gets you a bunch more XP. So that one's supposed to help you obviously grind and gain XP, but it's a little buggy, I think. The most important one is the fake location. You want to keep this enabled because this allows you to walk around and be places where you actually aren't. And, you know, hence that's the point of the hack, I would assume. Time to save location. I have it a minute right now. It basically says how long after app close should the location be saved. I really don't know what this one means. It's like the one thing I got no idea what's going on right there. So I have it at a minute. I don't really know what it affects, etc. But I don't think that one's a big deal. You can change the speed. You can actually do this just in the menu here. You can see down 4 times button. You can switch that to whatever. But basically the options are walking, running, and driving. I usually keep it driving if I'm walking somewhere far. But if I'm just hanging out, I'll just put it at running, I think is the best one. Dismiss map on walk here. Yeah, I don't know about that one. When viewing the radar map and you tap walk here, the map will be dismissed. So I've got that one on because Mitch told me to put that one on. I mean, am I really the hacking king? I don't think so, man. But I think that basically hides your location better, and that's why I have it on because you can just tap to walk. You can tap anywhere, and it will walk there. So that one I keep on. I think that's a simple one that doesn't matter too much. The creator of this, Will Cobb, I guess you could buy him a beer. I assume that just means donate to the guy. Buy Will a beer. And that's the settings. So that's kind of the settings you want to keep on if you're using this. Next thing here, we will go to the actual map. This right here is literally a Google map. So how it works, you can see there's that walk here option. I can go anywhere in the world. I could tap walk here. Now keep in mind, it's not teleporting. You don't teleport in this hack. So if I say I want to go to Australia, I don't know if you can walk over water, first of all, so I'm not sure about that. But I'd go into drive mode. I would click walk here on Australia, plug it in, and wait for it. It would take hours on hours to get there. And once you get there, if you close out of the app, it actually resets you back to your home location or wherever you're at the current moment. So this one, if you want to get places like San Francisco or different regions, this is not the hack for you. This one is I don't, it's more close to you. I mean, you could walk like 4 or 5 hour drive away. You'd probably get there in 2 to 3 hours if you tap the drive button, just because you don't stay on the roads, right? You go for a straight line, so it makes you get there quicker than you normally would in a car. But you can see there's the Pokemon I've seen recently, and then you can go to list, and it shows all the Pokemon that you've seen as you've been walking around. So say you leave it on for like an hour, you go walk to an hour away, an hour drive away, and you just leave your phone there, then all these things, all these Pokemon that you saw on the way will pop up here, and I think you can click them and it will go back to the location of the Pokemon. Now, obviously, if you don't do it, you know, within 5 to 10 minutes of seeing the Pokemon will probably be gone. So that's that. That's the maps. Moving on to this one. This is one of the coolest features of this hack, and it is called Auto Walk. So if I turn this on, I will begin to start walking around automatically. You can see now I'm going. I'm not tapping anything. I'm just walking. Now, the purpose of this, let me go to my Pokemon and let me go to my eggs. I've got 9 eggs here. And do I have all mine in an incubator? Start incubation. Yeah, I think I got a bunch of these. So I could put all these eggs, right, into an incubator. I think that's all I got. Yeah, okay, I've got 5 of them going right now. So just like that, I've got eggs, right? This is basically, auto walk is for hatching eggs. I mean, it can catch you Pokemon, but if you were gonna auto walk to catch Pokemon, you still gotta be there to catch them. So it's kind of pointless to auto walk. But you can see my guy will literally just walk around. I think it walks around, like, I have 4 times on right now, but I think it cancels that setting out, because obviously if you're on the 4 times on the driving, you won't actually hatch the egg because you're going too fast. I think it's what, 20 kilometers an hour or miles per hour, and then the egg doesn't count as being hatched. So this is how you hatch egg. You can just leave your guy here and hatch, you know, 5, 1, 9 eggs at a time. However many incubators you have, you could just let this thing do all of the work. So that's probably the biggest difference from the last hack, and the biggest advantage is this auto walk feature. Very, very cool. Again, over here, 4 times. You can switch it to 1, 2, or 4. Walking, running, driving, just like I said earlier. This one right here is tap to walk. So if you have it active, if I tap anywhere, let's see if we can walk across water. Will it work? Yeah, there we go. So look at me. I'm just hauling across the water, man. And this one's a little... like, you're supposed to be able to tap to here. The orientation's very weird on this. And what I mean by this, so see if I'm going forward right now with the... I've moved on to the joystick, by the way. I'm going forward right now, but watch me turn to the side here and I go forward again. It still takes me the same direction. So you gotta kind of get used to it, and you can see it's way less laggy than the last Pokemon Go hack video we did. So it's just you gotta orientate yourself. So basically, the easiest way to do it, go forward, see which way he's walking this way, so set your screen up this way, because then when you go right, when you go right, it will actually take you to the right, and if you go left, it will take you to the left, and you know what I mean. You gotta orientate the iPod, the iPhone, the iPad in the direction you wanna go, because the joystick just looks at north, south, east, west, basically, which is fine. If you get used to it, it's not a big deal. The last thing here, we've got the home button, and if you click that, it will automatically start walking you right back home. And I think by home, it means where you're at right now. So I'm not too far from home right now. So if I just click the home button, it'd take about, I don't know, a few minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I don't know. It would just walk straight back to where I'm at right now. And obviously, that's in my room. So, and the last thing here is the H, and I think that just hides everything. Like I said, triple tap, and it comes right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Pokemon Go hack. That is the brand new Pokemon Go hack. Kind of very excited stuff, man. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I know lots of people just hate this stuff. Lots of people, you know, understand that maybe someone who doesn't have the ability to go out and play Pokemon Go and walk around like everyone else now has the ability to play, you know, the biggest game in the world right now, and, you know, arguably the most fun game in the world right now, just based on the amount of people playing it. There's very rare circumstances. I mean, people like me no, we don't need the Pokemon Go hack. It's just, it's our way of getting ahead. And I mean, you guys, I'm only level 12. I use it from time to time. I played a little bit today, but it's just, I don't know. And I think, and I argued this in the last one, if you're someone living in San Francisco, in LA, at the, you know, Santa Monica Pier, you have an advantage. I know you're going out. I know you're going outside. You're getting your exercise. But you have an advantage over people living in small towns, rural areas, because you are in the spot. You are in the hot spot. And hacks like this, you know, the other one too, but hacks like this give people in rural areas or areas that don't cater to the game as well as some, give them a fighting chance to compete with everybody else. And I know there's no point arguing it because people, you know, people have their opinions, but that's just my opinion, so I thought I would state it. But with that being said, I'm level 12 now. Killing it, man. I'm starting to just save up Pokemon. I want to do some more cool Pokemon Go videos, stuff that's never been seen before. Rather, you know, I mentioned this a bit last time too, rather than a let's play, something just random, like evolving a ton of Pokemon, catching this I don't know, doing crazy stuff that hasn't been done before. If you guys want to see more Pokemon Go videos, let me know. Touch that like button if you're new around here. Join the Rushers by subscribing to my channel. I got lots of other cool videos on here, and I'd love to have you on board. And yeah, other than that, have yourselves a great day. We'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.